After the Great War of Lanka, in which Lord Rama vanquished the demon king Ravana, the victorious prince stood on the battlefield, surrounded by his allies. Though he had fulfilled his dharma, the sages and rishis approached him with a solemn warning. They reminded him that Ravana, despite his tyranny, was a learned Brahmin and a devout devotee of Lord Shiva. By slaying him, Rama had incurred the sin of Brahmahatya, the killing of a Brahmin, which could only be absolved by worshipping Lord Shiva and installing a Shiva Lingam at Rameshwaram. Respecting the wisdom of the rishis, Rama decided to perform the Shiva Puja before returning to Ayodhya. He entrusted Hanuman with the sacred task of bringing a Shiva Lingam from Mount Kailash, the abode of Lord Shiva, before the auspicious hour of the puja. With great speed, Hanuman leaped into the sky and soared toward Mount Kailash. Upon his arrival, he did not find Lord Shiva. Understanding that he could not directly seek a lingam from the Lord, Hanuman began meditating, hoping to receive a divine sign. However, time passed swiftly, and the auspicious hour for the puja drew near. Back in Rameshwaram, Sita, in her deep devotion to Lord Shiva, sculpted a Shiva Lingam out of sand with her own hands. The sages, aware that the moment of worship was at hand, advised Rama to consecrate and perform the puja with the sand lingam created by Sita. Trusting divine timing, Rama installed the lingam and worshipped Lord Shiva, completing the sacred ritual just as the auspicious hour arrived. Soon after, Hanuman returned from Kailash carrying the Shiva Lingam with great reverence. However, when he saw that another lingam had already been installed, he was furious. His devotion to Rama was unwavering, but he could not accept that the lingam he had brought with such effort was not used. Understanding Hanuman's emotions, Lord Rama gently pacified him and made a proposal. If you can uproot the lingam that is already installed, I will replace it with the one you have brought from Kailash. Confident in his immense strength, Hanuman wrapped his mighty tail around the sand lingam and attempted to lift it from its place. He pulled with all his power, but the lingam remained unmoved. The harder he tried, the deeper it seemed to root itself into the earth. Finally, exhausted and humbled, Hanuman fell to the ground, realizing the divine nature of the lingam. Seeing Hanuman's distress, Rama approached him with kindness and placed his head on his lap. He said, "Hanuman, never attempt to uproot a lingam once it has been consecrated, for its roots extend deep into the very core of existence." To honor Hanuman's devotion, Rama declared, "This very spot where you fell shall be known as Hanumat Kund, and the Shiva Lingam you brought from Kailash shall also be installed here, right next to the one Sita created. It will be known as Hanumadishwara. Anyone who seeks blessings from my installed lingam must first offer prayers at your lingam." Thus, in the holy land of Rameshwaram, the two lingams stand side by side, the one installed by Lord Rama, worshipped as Ramanatha Swami, and the one brought by Hanuman, known as Hanumadishwara. Even today, devotees first worship Hanuman's lingam before proceeding to the main temple of Ramanatha Swami, as per Lord Rama's divine decree. Thus ends this timeless tale of devotion, humility, and divine grace, a lesson in faith and surrender.